Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today's topic is about mental health and how to prioritize it in the workforce. Let's begin. Here is a quote from Aristotle. It is during our darkest moments that we must see the light. Now, in today's agenda, we will be covering a couple of things in about 60 to 90 minutes. What is mental health? Looking at some statistics. Why is mental health such a taboo subject? A TED talk in relation to talking about mental health at work. How do you advocate for your mental health? Taking helpful steps, of course, for your healing process and prioritizing your mental health. My name is Lourdes. I am the Business Development Manager here at Canadian College for Higher Studies. With a versatile background in graphic design, marketing, and quality control, I have been with Canadian College for Higher Studies for over 15 years. I believe that mental health creates the foundation to all the different areas of our lives, and because it is so complex, we must fight through the barriers and taboos in our society so we can function better as a community. So let's get to know each other. Where are you attending from? I'd love to know. Please put it in the chat. So here is a brief introduction to who we are and what we do. At Canadian College for Higher Studies, we specialize in business, technology, and healthcare diploma programs, as well as certifications. Our management and faculty have over 35 years of experience, and they are consistently trained to stay proficient in the latest technologies and hold numerous diplomas and certifications from North America's industry leaders. As a private career college, we pride ourselves in our expertise and years of experience in education, which is evidenced in our teaching methods. We are dedicated to delivering the best of breed solutions that will support your professional future. And we will provide customized, scalable, and career driven solutions to meet your progressing career needs. We are committed to giving you a lasting career satisfaction. Now, here's a list of some of our programs. So we do have diplomas, advanced diplomas, and postgraduate diplomas, as well as short courses and boot camps. For more information, you can go to www.thecanadiancollege.ca/prospectus. And you can always email us at study@thecanadiancollege.ca as well. Now, we do have a 40-hour boot camp that is just around the corner. So if you are interested in computer networking or cybersecurity, which are very trendy right now, please email us at study@thecanadiancollege.ca, or you can learn more on our website at thecanadiancollege.ca/bootcamps. And of course, we would love if you join our CCHS community. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course, Spotify with our podcast, Unlock Your Potential Now. So, what is mental health? Well, mental health is having a positive state of mind and being able to cope with the normal stresses of life, maintaining healthy relationships, and making meaningful contributions to society. Mental health refers to a person's emotional, psychological, and social well being. It encompasses our thoughts and feelings and behaviors and plays a crucial role in how we handle stress, interact with others, and navigate life's challenges. Mental health is an integral part of our overall well being, and it affects every aspect of our lives, including our relationships, work, and daily functioning. However, mental health is not simply the absence of mental illness. It encompasses a continuum from optimal well being to various levels of distress or mental health disorders. Mental health disorders are conditions that affects a person's thoughts, emotions, and behavior, resulting in a significant distress and impairment in daily functioning. Now, common mental health disorders include anxiety disorders or depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, or eating disorders, among many, many, many others. These disorders can range from mild to severe and may sometimes require professional support or treatment. So it's important to prioritize mental health, seek support when needed, and practice self care strategies to maintain emotional well being. Just as we prioritize physical health by taking care of our bodies, mental health requires attention, care, and support to thrive. So let's look at some of the stats in Canada. Mental health concerns us all. And so if you're a mother, a father, a neighbor, or a friend, 1 in 5 Canadians will experience a mental health problem or illness every year, with a cost of well over $50 billion to our economy. Isn't that alarming? And many people either don't seek or can't get the service and supports that they need to recover so they can experience a meaningful life. The mental health of working Canadians has declined in June 2022. 33% of working Canadians have a high mental health risk. 43% have a moderate mental health risk, and 23% have a low mental health risk. So, in any given year, 1 in 5 Canadians, as I mentioned, experience a mental illness. By the time Canadians reach 40 years of age, 1 in 2 or have had a mental illness. So, the numbers are high and alarming. Here are some more statistics for you. Suicide rates. Well, suicide is a significant concern for mental health in Canada, especially. Suicide accounts for approximately 3,800 deaths each year, making it one of the leading causes of death among certain age groups. Anxiety disorders. Anxiety disorders are among the most common mental health disorders in Canada, affecting about 5% of the population. These include generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. And of course, an impact on work. Mental health issues have a significant impact on the workforce in Canada. It is estimated that mental health problems and illnesses cost the Canadian economy billions of dollars each year due to lost productivity, absenteeism, and healthcare costs. Of course, access to mental health services is not always very practical or available. So, despite the prevalence of mental health issues, access to mental health services in Canada can be a challenge. Many individuals face barriers such as long wait times, limited availability of services, and financial constraints. So let's check in with each other. In the chat, I want you to, if you're comfortable, put in what your answer is to this question. Do you feel like you can talk to someone or ask for help with mental health or physical health issues at work? If so, go ahead and enter it in the chat. So, why is this topic so taboo? Well, there's several factors. Mental health has historically been a taboo subject due to various societal factors and misconceptions. Here are reasons why mental health has been stigmatized. Lack of understanding. Mental health conditions are often misunderstood, and there is a lack of general knowledge and awareness about them. Misconceptions and stereotypes persist, leading to fear, discrimination, and stigma. Of course, there are cultural and historical factors as well. Cultural and historical beliefs and norms can influence the perception of mental health. Some cultures may view it as a personal failing or weakness or a result of supernatural causes. These beliefs can contribute to stigma and discourage open discussions. Of course, some of the other misconceptions leading this to be a taboo subject is because of a fear of judgment and discrimination or media portrayals, fear of vulnerability, lack of role models and public figures, and of course, institutional barriers. So, how do you advocate for your mental health in the workplace? Well, advocating for your mental health in the workplace is an important step in prioritizing your well being. Here are some strategies to consider. Self awareness. Start by developing self awareness about your own mental health needs and recognizing when you may be experiencing challenges. Pay attention to signs of stress, burnout, or any mental health symptoms that may affect your work performance or well being. Know your rights and the policies. Familiarize yourself with your company's policies and benefits related to mental health. Understand your rights regarding accommodations, leaves of absence, and confidentiality. This knowledge will empower you to navigate the workplace more effectively. Open communication. When you feel comfortable, have open and honest communication with your manager or supervisor about your mental health. You're discussing your needs, your challenges, and any adjustments that could support your well being and productivity. So, clear communication can help your employer understand how to best support you. Request reasonable accommodation. If your mental health condition significantly impacts your work, consider requesting reasonable accommodations. This may involve adjustments to your workload, flexible scheduling, workspace modifications, or changes in job duties that can help you manage your mental health more effectively. Now, I want to check in again. So, how could your company, where you're working at, or where you have previously worked at if you're not currently working, help improve your work life balance? I'm curious. Let me know what you think in the chat. Another good strategy is to take breaks and practice self care. Prioritize self care during work hours by taking regular breaks, engaging in stress reducing activities, and practicing mindfulness. Set boundaries around work to ensure you have time for activities that promote your mental well being outside of work hours. Of course, something extremely important, seek support. Utilize available resources within your workplace, such as the employee assistance programs or a health spending account or counseling services. These services can provide confidential support and guidance for managing mental health challenges. If necessary, consider seeking external professional help or therapy outside of the workplace as well. Build a supportive network. Connect with colleagues or employee resource groups who may share similar experiences or interests. Building a support network within the workplace can provide a sense of community and understanding, which allows you to discuss mental health openly and seek support from those who can relate to what you're going through. Of course, it's important to also set boundaries and manage your workload. Advocate for yourself by setting boundaries and managing your workload effectively by learning to say no when necessary and communicate your capacity to take on additional tasks. Prioritize tasks, delegate when possible, and communicate any concerns about workload to your supervisor. Practice self advocacy. Be your own advocate and speak up when you need support or accommodations. Take the initiative to educate yourself about mental health, stay informed about resources, and actively engage in your self care practices. By advocating for yourself, you contribute to creating a more supportive workplace environment for others as well. Now, I want you to remember something. Every workplace is different, and it's important to assess the culture and dynamics within your specific organization. You may not be able to get the help that you need in the workplace itself. So it's important to look at external factors. So while advocating for your mental health, it can also be helpful to seek guidance from trusted colleagues, mentors, or human resources professionals who can provide advice tailored to your workplace context or resources in the community that you can use. So I want to check in again. What are some misconceptions about mental health that you grew up with? And how has that shaped your reality in the workplace? Enter it in the chat below. So, getting help for mental health is an important step towards healing and well being. It's okay to get help, and that's something that is very important to understand. If you take anything from this topic today, this workshop, I want you to remember that it is okay to seek help for this. So reach out to a mental health professional, speak with general practitioners or primary care physicians, utilize your employee assistance programs or health spending account, seek support from support groups, use helplines and hotlines. Explore online therapy or counseling. Involve family and friends. Prioritize your self care. And of course, start a daily routine and try your best to stick with it. If you don't stick with it, don't beat yourself up about it. Just continue to try again and incorporate new ideas into your daily routine. Seeking help is a sign of strength, and you don't have to face mental health challenges alone. If you're in a crisis or experiencing thoughts of self harm or suicide, it's crucial to reach to emergency services or go to your nearest emergency room immediately. Your mental health matters, and there are resources available to support you on your journey to recover. You are important. You are valuable. I want you to ingrain that into your heart. So, prioritizing your mental health is crucial, as you've learned. Overall well being is just an amazing experience to be able to do things that you couldn't do before. It improves your physical health, it enhances productivity and performance, it helps with effective stress management, it builds stronger relationships, reduces the risk of mental health disorders. So, when you prioritize your mental health, you are also breaking stigmas and promoting well being. Now, here's a helpful resource for those of you in Canada or in general. It may be helpful to you. Go to www.camh.ca. Click on the menu, go to Health Info, and look at their workplace mental health playbook. That may be helpful to you, and it may be helpful to your employer as well. I want you to remember this. Please remember this. It is important to understand that you are not alone. And there are many resources that you can utilize. Have an open communication with your manager if you can, when and as often as needed. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that this session has been motivating to you. Please don't forget to email us if you have any questions or would like information about the topic that we talked about today, or our programs or boot camps that we have at our college at study@thecanadiancollege.ca. We wish you the very best, and until we meet again, stay safe, positive, and healthy. Thank you so much.